Hello. Hello, Def. And hello, Salo. How are you doing? How is your Sunday? Wow. I'm doing okay. I woke up at like midday and then I just lazed around in bed and then I was like, oh, I was supposed to stream today. Oh, wait. Then I ate breakfast and then I came to stream. So, but here I am. I'm glad you are doing good. Yeah. But yes, this game looks very interesting. I saw it on Steam and I had to get it. I don't know much about it, but we will find out, I guess. I hope it's good. I mean, the reviews were like positive, so maybe it will be good. We shall see. Anyway, should I just start playing now? I feel like I'm very inconsistent with streaming. Like I was like, wait, should I stream this week? Oh well. But the main thing is to have fun, you know? You know, you shouldn't pressure yourself to do stuff. But yeah. I guess let's start the game then. I think I already looked at the settings and they were okay, so also let me know if the game volume is too loud or too quiet. But let's check out what happens. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Oh, I can name myself. Repo. Brate. Yes. You will be able to rewind to the beginning of any chapter you have completed and continue from that point. Consequences. You will see the consequences of your possible choices in advance. This is the recommended game mode, as you will be able to direct the character's fate in the way you want. You can change this setting at any time in the menu. Okay, I think we're good with this. I didn't know I can actually name myself. Yay! Alright, Stato. You held the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Panther will grow up to be. You will decide his personality, social status, and what mark he'll leave on history. With every step he takes at your behest, Sir Panther's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors for him, but open many others. Ooh. That sounds good. The world of Sir Brante's birth is a ruthless realm where people are divided into estates. It is hard to be a hero here. Be ready to accept that Sir Brante cannot overcome every challenge in his path. Every hard choice will test his character and personal qualities. Often you will not be able to make the choice you would like to. It may happen because you chose a different road earlier, exhausted your hero's willpower, or haven't earned the right position in society. Every victory will be a struggle, a path paved with bitter losses and gut-wrenching failures. Accept the tragedy. This is how you will create a gripping and unique tale for your hero. What will become of your Sir Bronte, his loved ones, and his world? It all depends on you. Oh.
The story of my life
Whoa.
remains written on these pages. But my fate has always been my own. Every deed, every choice, every person I met
Oh yeah.
made me what I am. Could I have taken a different path? Could I have found a different calling? Altered the very course of history?
Do you like his voice?
And what price would I have to pay?
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Chapter 1. At the end of time, your fingers are stained with ink. Your breathing grows ragged, your hands are shaking. Yet the words begin appearing on the page before you one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you, and how did you reach this end? You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Arcnian Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. Whether human or Arcnian, nobleman, priest, or low-born commoner, all bent to the divine will of the twin gods. And each life is not but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. The memories come flooding back. They engulf you as a merciless wave, binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital, years of peace teeming with life, and a war drenched in blood. High ranks and lowly deeds, opulent palaces, secretive city backstreets, fields of battle, and faces. So many faces of the people you held dear, the people who walked this road by your side. Such was your life, now all exposed by ink erupting onto the page. With your every step you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choices of your upbringing, the path you caved in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, the consequences of your sacrifice, all of it led you here, to the end of your time, and every choice had a price. Now, years and years later, the crossroads of your life echo in your memory, the pain and joy inextricably I can read, I promise. Inextricably intermingled. Yes. Could you have taken a different path, chosen a different calling, found a different place in the world? You had the power to alter the very course of history. Now on the verge of death, you struggle with doubt, seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all. Your life, all the paths in life. Why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate? Or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? What determines a man's destiny? The man himself. Your life has always been yours to live. You made your own destiny, or the world around him. Your path was charted for you by the people, the age, and the society in which you lived. a higher power. Your destiny was forged by a power greater than your own will, or there's no destiny. Destiny does not exist. Human life is an exercise in chance. It is not governed by any laws. Let's pick there's no destiny. Let's see. Whoa. You stand tall and stare death in the face, unflinching. There was no high power guiding your life. It was just a wild, chaotic tangle of innumerable human wills, actions, and accidents. The only thing that could ever turn this chaos into an orderly narrative is the eternal human drive for storytelling. Your life had no greater meaning. You were neither cursed by fate nor guided by providence. Sorry. And this is what made you truly free. But are you right about this? Is it all true? To learn the truth, you will have to return to the very beginning, remembering every step you took along the way. On these pages, the story of a man named Repo will live once more. Wow. Yes. Oh. 0 years. Chapter 1, Childhood. Year 1118. Oh. Oh. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so unforgiving. A long, trying life stretches before you. So many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for peace. Peace? What? Or a place within it to call your own. Choosing your future and destiny. Hello, Janerto. How are you doing? Wow. Let's see how how much I will mess up reading this whole thing. Who will you grow up to be? That is a good question. Yeah, I'm glad you are doing fine. We are playing this game that I found, The Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte. And basically you control the story of this guy from his birth to his death, I guess. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth, you will live through your hero's coming of age. You will shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationships. By the end of prologue, you will determine the estate and future occupation of your hero. Only in adulthood will he start to influence the world around him and even the ultimate fate of the empire. Who will Repo Bronte grow up to be? It's your call. Alright. What do I wanna do? What? The fencing lesson. Oh, events in the personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. You dare to study fencing like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth. Oh. What do you mean I have no right? Me. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. I die and come back to life? What? Eh? Excuse me? You experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and the lots of its inhabitants. Repo died fast. No, it hasn't happened. No. No. You challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize a noble lot. Eh? I am confused. Play with the ants. I wanna play with the ant. Spineless. Oh no. Your personal qualities determine which choices you make. Perception inattentive. Your inner strength and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. These qualities will stay with you for your entire life. Your remaining inner strength and readiness for action. You're spending on difficult choices. After suffering a lesser death, one is reborn. Huh. One who dies a true death faces the judgments of the twin gods. What do these say? Determination, your perseverance and strength of character, your ability to get your way. It affects your frame of mind and the skills you have when you grow up. Represents how attentive you are to other people and the world around you, your ability to comprehend and learn. It affects your frame of mind and the yeah. The sections that open this chapter. Destiny screen, personality screen, House of Bronte screen, family screen. I'm 0 years old. I'm a baby. Occupation, growing up. Wow. Oh no, tarnished honor. No. What it means? Represent how close and trusting your family is. It affects the fate of your family members. Oh. Oh, so my brother is the heir. Robert Bronte's son from his first marriage and a noble by birth. Oh. From a young age, he has been striving to be first in all things and demonstrate his superiority to the family. Wow. Okay. So this dude is my grandfather, I guess? Gregor Bronte. Ooh, I can see what he's like. Nobleman of the mantle. The head of the Bronte family and the nobleman of the mantle. Senior judge at the Anisote prefecture. He was the first person in the family to get an education and achieve a noble title. His dream is to see his family ennobled by the sword. A cruel and fierce defender of the ancient order, he is constantly preoccupied with arranging the future of his family line. Huh. So, my father is Robert Bronte. Nobleman, blah blah blah. Following in the footsteps of his father Gregor, he earned a noble title and a position at the prefecture. He works tirelessly in his judicial service for the sake of his family. He took your low-born mother Lydia as his second wife, thereby jeopardizing the family's noble future. Oh. So my mother is Lydia Bronte, a humble commoner from the outskirts of Anisot. Neither her lowly origins nor the fact that your grandfather directly forbade the marriage. I mean, you gotta marry the one who you love, you know. Stop your father from taking her into his home. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, that. It didn't stop. Yeah, right. She now manages the household and raises Robert's children. Your mother is devoted to her faith and insists that her children observe their lots. Oh, I have a sister. The illegitimate daughter of your mother, Lydia. She has never met her real father. Oh. Her position in the family is precarious. Robert Bronte has never acknowledged her as his own daughter. Your sister is a dreamer. She often has her head in the clouds and can act recklessly at times. I wasn't done yet. Amalia Elborn, so our father's ex-wife. I guess she's dead? Yeah, she's dead. Noble woman of the sword. Stefan's birth mother. She died while giving birth to him. She was a noble woman of the sword and the sister of Augustine Elborn, a powerful family friend. The match between her and your father was your grandfather's doing. Amalia is said to have been a striking woman with a forceful personality. He was proud of her noble origins. Okay. And then our brother is Stefan Bronte. Robert Bronte's son from his first marriage and a noble by birth. From a young age, he has been striving to be first in all things and demonstrates his superiority to the family. Alright. I have checked all of the screens. Ooh, now I can begin the chapter. Oh. At first, there was nothing. No time, no sensation. Nothing but darkness and void. But then a wheel breathed life into nothingness. Matter and spirit were set in motion. History began its march. Oh god. It was your turn to enter this world. Yay, I'm a baby. Your first memory. You are lying on your back, blinded by a bright white light. Good place to start. Yeah. You are not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. You are a part of them and they are part of you. Between you and them is an inexplicable connection, a strong, unbreakable link. They will always watch over you, guard you, and protect you. Does that mean the twin gods or my parents? Um, I have no idea. It hurts to breathe. You let out the pain in the form of a desperate scream. Your creators extend their hands towards you. There are two of them. The ones who made your form from their own selves and brought you into this world. They are united. Yet, as they lean closer, you begin to see how different they are. You can already feel their differences within you, struggling against each other. The first figure is soft and empathic, wise and merciful. The love that emanates from it wraps you head to toe like an invisible blanket. The warmth from it is never ending. The second figure is strong and powerful, commanding and noble. It is harsh but fair, a beacon of guidance, a force of protection, and merciless punishment for every misdeed. Oh no! Please no punish me, no! Yet there's also a third figure. It is like a shadow barely seen behind them, but already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. It is the very will to live that is now growing ever stronger within you. A soft, open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering, distant shadow. You struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand into the world. I like... Who was that? Was that Sorrow? Who farted? Why doesn't it let me know? Most likely. Yeah. I think I like the gentle hand most. So let's pick the palm. You grasp the first of the figures by the finger. I got one perception. Your little palm awkwardly clasps the soft finger. You explore your mother's hands by touch. She smiles gently as her arms wrap around you and lift you up. She smells of home, that indescribable smell, that feeling of safety that is second to none. What do you mean, Oof? What do you mean? Eh? Hmm? Whoa. Her embrace is the warmest place in the world, a place you want to stay for all eternity. I got the perception point. Ooh. Oh. Your life in this world begins. How will you live it? I don't know. Ooh. 1 year old. Whoa. Ooh, hide and seek. As the days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart. Oh. You recognize father by his heavy breath and strong cold hands. He visits you rarely. Damn it. That is important difference to learn. Yeah. I will drink some water because I have to read a lot. Wow. Robert Bronte. Hello there, little Repo Bronte. Is that how you talk to your children? Oh, posture chicken stretch. Wow. Woo. Thank you, Jannerto. It is important to have good posture. Wah. Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. My, you're growing so quickly, my child. I like her. There are 2 more children in the family named Stefan and Gloria. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing. Oh no, and gently holds your hands as you learn to take your first steps. Aww, that's so cute. Stefan likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you into the air. Eh. Oh look, this is your brother and sister. Woo! Thank you for the gnome, whoever you are. I don't know. Usually it says in chat who redeemed the sound alert, but I don't know why it's not working. Oh well. Yeah, you're my little brother. We're gonna play together, but I'll always be in charge, cause you were born a commoner. Hehe. Frick you. Be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby Repo. Let's go play in the yard. Yeah, let's go play. It is hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand and your sister's with another as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Then you sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. In the sky far above and away from you is a gigantic pillar, a perfectly straight stick made of light. It is so bright it hurts to look at. Why are you staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know. Hey, I wanna play hide and seek. He's just a little baby, how's he gonna play? Then you hide him, and I'll try to find both of you. You have no idea what they are talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange, but so exciting. Stefan and Gloria glance at each other, and your brother walks to a big tree, closes his eyes and starts shouting something. Gloria takes your hand and walks you through the yard. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from that light stick on the horizon barely reaches here. You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. Gloria sits you down on the ground and puts a finger to her mouth for some reason. And then she's gone. Goodbye. You can no longer hear Stefan's voice. Gloria is nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. Bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Nobody checks on you. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you? I could start crying or finding my way home or just waiting. I think one of the things that I could get, I don't know. Oh no. I think one of the things I could get was from playing with the bugs, so I guess I'll sit and wait and play with leaves and twigs and little bugs. The bush is covered with leaves swaying in the wind. You brush through them with your fingers. The twigs and branches are stiff and will not bend. They are different from the blades of grass. Down on the ground you see a group of bugs carrying a little twig. You grab it from them. They are so funny. One of the bugs crawls on your fingers and bites it. Just enough to sting a little.
Oh no.
You hear brisk steps, then the leaves and twigs rustling and parting. Your mother leans over you. You greet her with a happy face and show her the finger with the bug on it. Look at my finger. So that's where they took you. Mother picks you up, puts you to her chest, and pats you on the head. Your brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. Gloria is in tears. Stefan keeps staring at his feet. Oh no! You hug Mother tightly. She's here now.
Aw.
I got more perception. I'm curious now.
Ooh.
Ooh, now I'm 2 years old. Another memory. You are still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house, giving orders to the servants. Excuse me. Throughout the day, the kitchen has been abuzz with work, and there are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit. Even your brother Stefan is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria. My son, today is the great descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. We must spend this day in reverence to the gods. You are too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says for now. Gloria takes you to her playroom. There are no toys there, no chairs. Even the carpet has been taken away. There is nothing there but the bare wooden floor. Today we are not allowed to go to any other rooms, and we'll be eating nothing but cruel and stale bread. On the day of the great descent, everyone must be where they belong.
Aw.
It is quiet, unusually so. Muffled voices from beyond the door are all you can hear. You are sitting on the cold floor, confused, with no idea what to do. Then you hear your sister's voice, a lonely sound in the empty room. It is a little song that your mother taught her. You hold your breath as you listen to it. When the twins came down to earth, they brought lots for every birth. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3. The twins make them for you and me. Nobles rule and bravely fight. They protect us with their might. Priests work hard to understand. Guide us by the twins' commands. Come on, people, work and toil. Always patient, never spoiled. Live your lot where you've been born. You were born to the day when you pass on. Know your lot and know the prayer for the twins see everywhere. You are transfixed by the tune. Gloria notices your gaze, and a smile creeps across her face. You like the rhyme, don't you, Repo? Do you know what it's all about? Look, there are 3 lots. They were brought to us by the twins when they descended to us from the shining pillar. Remember that pillar of light on the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime from anywhere in the world. If you follow your lot as you live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar. And if you don't, you'll get eternal torment at the foot. Oh. You and I are lowborn. Mom is a commoner too. So the lot for you and me is to suffer and be patient and work hard, understand? The priests and the nobles have other lots. The nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, well, I'm not really sure what they do, but I guess they talk to the twins and then teach everybody. Gloria stares at you intently. Did you get it, silly? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerge two figures you have known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them embraces your sister's shoulder. The other stands guard behind her back. You watch this happening before your very eyes, unable to turn away. Gloria is swaying to the song, unaware of what is happening. She sings the final verses once more. Know your lot and know the prayer. You feel compelled by this divine sight to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing within you from the light. But what will these words be? Hello, Tuhmis. How are you doing? What do we have here? An innocent little furball. Yeah. I'm a baby. I'm playing this interesting game where you play from your birth to your death, I guess, and see what happens when you make choices. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm gonna get a little bit more perception. Let's finish the song properly. You join your sister and finish the song the same way you heard it. Know your lot and know the prayer, for the twins see everywhere. You sing the last line together with Gloria. Your sister looks up at you in surprise and gives you a nod. The shining pair standing behind her back turn to look at you. You can feel their gaze piercing you from top to bottom. When the moment passes, they melt into the dim light coming from the window. Gloria turns her head to look at where you were standing. Did you see something, Repo? You shake your head. Not anymore. I saw nothing. Hehe. I'm just hallucinating, you know. I don't know what happened. But anyway. Let's continue. Ooh, next year. Oh. You are starting to understand more and more of what the adults say. Your family is an unusual one. Your father is a nobleman, but not by birth. This is a title earned through great service. But your mother is a low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you were born a commoner, but father says you may yet come unto nobility. Repo tripping balls since birth. Pretty much. You learn to read. I should add hiccup counter to. You learn to read at an early age. Together with mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems through about the divine twins, the twin gods who reside upon the shining pillar. Mother calls these poems prayers. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky. Who farted? Oh! Thank you for the raid, Rude. Hello. How are you doing? Hello, Sharo. Hello, Rude. Hello, Buttermutch Squash. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. What? What? Why that sound alert? What do you mean? Oh, you were playing Holocure? Save the fans. Was that a good game? How are you doing? How are you guys? I'm playing The Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte, where I play. I go through my life from birth to death, I guess. Stream desert was for like 7 hours, then I failed at the end. Oh no. How did you fail? How do you fail in the game? Oops, I wasn't done with this yet. I ran off the road. Ah. Just got mouth done. Ooh, nice. That happens when that happens you have to be towed back to the start in real time. Oh no. That would have added another 14 hours to the run. No. Yeah, that sounds very sad. But I hope you had fun before that. But yeah, in this game I have to like read all of the stuff on the screen, so I hope you guys will have a comfy time listening to me read the story and make my decisions and stuff, you know. Oh, what? Thank you for the raid, Eri. What? Welcome, raiders. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. What? Bubble Fleet raid. How are you doing? Every friend loves Repo. Thank you. Hello, Rolling. Did I write this correctly? Ooh, Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I don't know what that is, but I hope you had fun. How are you doing? Who would not love this lovely child of mine? So good, Repo indeed. Thank you, Sora. I'm reading and playing through this interesting story. So I hope you enjoy, and if you don't know me, I'm a Reponen or Repoviti, and I'm a Finnish Werefox VTuber. And so far this game has been very interesting, and I really like reading aloud, so this crossover with Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei was recorded software YouTube. Ooh, cool. Is it like a gameplay video on YouTube? Look at the art pumpkin of you and her playing Twister again just because it's cute. Yeah, I love that one. Pretty much. Oh, thank you for the raffle. Raffle.
Wah.
And I will drink water and then I guess we should continue with the story. If you just joined, for those who just joined, I'm still a child in the game, so we are gonna continue to see what happens. Ooh, you have D&D?
Have a good D&D session. Bye-bye, rude lad. Bye-bye.
And thank you for the raid. Alright, time to drink. And now, back to the game. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night, but the light is too blinding to gaze upon. The greatest joy of all is when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. Ooh, I can climb stairs! Whee! Now you can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. Hi. What? I can read, I promise. But even though you keep falling, you never stop being curious about the world around you. Is this how I can die? Just falling down the stairs. Can I climb stairs yet? I'm like, what, 3 or 4 years old at this point, so don't judge me. Your older brother Stefan now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Playing with commoners is beneath a nobleman to be, he says. So Gloria calls him names and Stefan pulls her pigtails.
Oh no.
One fine evening, Father gathers you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Uh-oh.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stefan gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Soon you will be an older brother too, and it doesn't really matter who the youngest will be. Boy or a girl, you will love them the most.
Yes, I will love them.
And I will play hide and seek with them, and I will leave them in the garden to starve. No, just kidding. If I have to go through bad things, then they have to go through bad things too, right? When the father comes back from his trips, he reads his adult books. Allowed for you. Adult books, you eh? What kind of adult books are you talking about? I'm sorry. You find the stories of wars, generals, and rebellions quite enchanting. And father approves of your fascination. Oh gosh. Study hard and maybe one day you'll become a noble of the mantle and earn your sword. But first you need to grow up. Do we wanna become a noble? That is a good question. But I don't know. Growing up, the concept is as terrifying as it is alluring. Let's see. Whoa. What was that? You keep staring at the carpet under your feet. You are both ashamed and proud, and it feels odd. A scratch on your hand stings a little. Stefan is standing next to you, sniffling from pain. Your brother was training in the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him, but he ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. Oh, the stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and hit him with it. Oh no. Ugh. You see Mother's shoes walking to and fro on the carpet. You do not want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She's not as gentle to you these days.
No. I wanted to be the baby forever. No.
Why did you hurt Stefan, Repo?
What? But he started it. What? Excuse me? This is not fair. You stammer out an explanation. He hit you first. You just hit him fast. How dare he pester me like that?
When I grow up, I'm gonna hit you with a real sword.
What?
You were kind of annoying but okay before, Stefan, but
This is unacceptable. How dare you?
kids are great. Yeah. Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Her voice is stern, and yet you can still feel her concern for you.
Oh.
Even if Stefan hits you, you cannot hit him back. You are my son, and I was born a commoner. Our lot is to suffer, but your brother was born from a noble father and a noble mother. His sacrament is coming soon, and then he'll rule over the likes of us.
Damn it.
If you hurt a noble, you must be punished. That is your lot, and the sooner you learn it, the better off your entire family will be.
Damn it.
Now Stefan looks at you in triumph. You look up at Mother in fear, not sure what to do now. Also reminds me of Disc where you gave him a real sword, so I did. But what if she hurts himself? Then that'll be an important lesson. Oh, I can accept my punishment or deny my guilt or demand an explanation. Okay. These decisions are not gonna change my relationship. But these are gonna like improve them, I guess. But I will also lose 5 willpower. So I will have -5. Or I could get 1 more perception point. Maybe let's demand an explanation. Let's try that. You demand that Mother explain why things are like this. You start asking questions. Why were you born a commoner if your father is a noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lot? And why can't you choose a lot for yourself if you don't like the one you have? Mother is stunned by all the questions you are preparing her with. Oh no, don't you dare ask me about that, Repo. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest.
Oh no. Owie. No. Damn it.
You are flogged in front of your entire family. Oh. Oops.
I just wanted to ask a question, you know?
The pain burns on your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. It feels like the punishment will never end. It hurts to walk when you are finally let go. You slowly climb the stairs and walk to your room. You see a book on your bed. The teachings of Isaicius Volume 2. Your tears have dried now. You begin to read, slowly making your way through the difficult words. Every death of the body bringeth the soul ever closer to the twin's judgment. And when that body dieth a true death, the soul soareth to the shining pillar. The twin gods do judge every soul, and their judgment is stern and unforgiving. He who followed his lot in life from birth shall melt in bliss. Oh, atop the peak of the shining pillar. Oh, bliss, you say. The words confuse and elude you, instilling fear and awe. You will read this mysterious book again and again as you grow up. Now I'm inquisitive. You could say that I'm an inquisitor. Okay, let's continue. Ooh. Let me drink a little bit more water before we continue. Having some ancient English teaching here. Yes. Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day she grows heavier and her features get rounder. It gets difficult for... No. Thank you for the gnome. Oh, hello Val. Hello. How are you doing? It gets difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. One day she takes your hands and puts them on her big belly, and you feel a movement deep inside her. You will have another brother or sister soon. Gloria takes you on walks to the yard now. You explore the yard together under the evening light of the pillar. And she sings you songs and tells you amazing stories. Hey Repo, do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you, but don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. If Mommy hears about it, I'll get flogged. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stephen? Damn. You can't even have a little bit fun if you're not a noble. Damn. Our judge is my second father. In the past, I had another. Mother says twins are great. Says we should not fight our fate. Brother loves to jump around. Please don't fall down on the ground. See, I wrote a little rhyme. Please don't tell them it is mine. Ooh. Cool. But today, your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show you the red frogs that live there. But then she vanished. Ooh, froggos. The servants join you in your search. Even Mother leaves her chambers when she hears the commotion. Finally you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She is holding a quill and sheets of paper covered in poetry. Oh no. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Ugh. Mother becomes angry at the moment she sees it. She looks through the poetry, and her face grows dark with rage. Gloria is standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run. But there seems to be no escape. Uh-oh. What is this nonsense, Gloria? We talked about this. You were told not to take care of your little brother. You are absolutely not allowed to entertain yourself with this writing. Damn. I can decide that for myself, Mom. No, you cannot. It has already been decided by the gods. Oh, damn. And he's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny. And I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. You are a commoner and a future wife. It's time you learned how to properly care for children. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble. But that is not our fate, and you are absolutely forbidden from ever spoiling paper and wasting ink again. Oh no. Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both into the house. The scribbled sheets lie into the fireplace. Oh no. Aww. Gloria sobs violently. You are a bystander to this scene, unsure of how to act. What? Complain about sister? No, no. Why would I complain? Why would I complain? And I can't do that anyway, because I don't have enough determination. Offer to write rhymes with her, comfort your sister. What? If I comfort her, my willpower will be less? What? Or leave the room. Oh. Do I want to think about stats or do I want to do what I want to do? Damn. Damn it. I really want to comfort her. Let's do that, even though my willpower is gonna go down. Mother leaves. The last of your sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You walk up to your crying sister and take her by the hand. None of this is her fault, you say. What mother did is wrong and far too harsh. Gloria sniffles before speaking. But I did leave you all alone. You're not mad at me, really? Aww. You nod in reassurance. Gloria embraces you. Aww. Repo, you're the best little brother in the world. Aww. That's so cute. Two of you make a little deal. She promises to tell you when she wants to be alone, and you promise to protect her and her secrets. Always. Yes! Yes. Oop. Damn. My willpower went down. You remain in inner strength and readiness for action. And I'm exhausted. Damn. Ooh. Now I'm 4 years old. Alright. What's up? Mother is in her armchair knitting woolen jackets, pants and socks for the little one. The baby will need to be kept warm, she says. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with his important job. He's a judge after all. One day you decide to ask about Mother about Stefan and Gloria. How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other? Well, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stefan, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria is the daughter of another father. Come on, come now, don't knit your brow like that. You'll understand when you're older. How is that even possible? You're all family, are you not? I'm still very little, you know. Several days later, Mother calls Stefan and Gloria to the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave, but then she relents. You are told to sit still, be quiet, and remember every word you hear. Secrets? What's this? When you enter the temple, bow to the twins, first to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stefan, you're a nobleman to be, so walk along the side paved with marble, where the benches are. Gloria, you walk along the sharp side. When you are there, you must get down on your knees, each on your own side. Stefan, kiss the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with the lash. Oh, don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings. It is the blessing of your lot. Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. No shit. There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You were told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? Probably. On the next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them when they finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked with blood. Oh god. She's hunched a bit, sobbing quietly. Ugh. Stephanie's putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. Nothing else looks different about them. It's like all is the same, and yet everything has changed. Each of them has accepted their lot. Ugh. Oh. He don't care about me anymore. Well, I don't know. He didn't care about me anyway. Oh. Ugh. So we have some disagreements in our family. Not quite the harmonious. Eek. Brother and sister's sacrament. Your siblings, Stefan and Gloria, took their first sacrament at the temple. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Wow. Jeez. You eye the little bundle in your father's arms with curiosity. Behind the many layers of swaddling clothes is your newborn baby brother. Mother is glowing and smiling with joy. Stefan and Gloria are also there, all excited. You promise yourself you're going to be the best big brother in the world. You'll never hit him. Oh no, the two of you will play together and tease Stefan together and help Mother together and go on so many adventures together. It feels so strange to be an older brother. Just the other day you were the youngest in the family, but everything is different now. Your parents name your little brother Nathan, and mother spends day and night by his side. Nathan cries all the time, day and night. Mother barely gets any sleep. She's so worn out she starts forgetting things. Aww. Like today, for instance, she forgot her knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. You'd better bring it back to her as soon as possible. You run to Mother's bedroom. You miss her smile so much. You walk in without saying hello and give her the knitting. But instead of gratitude, you get an ice-cold, exhausted stare. Nathan is also there screaming all the time. Go away, Repo, you're bothering me. Oh.
I was just trying to help.
She spits these words out through her teeth. You look at the bawling newborn. She can't even get a minute of respite. Enough already. When are you going to stop? I just want some peace and quiet. Oof. Oh. Mother leaps across the room and starts shaking Nathan with malice in her eyes. His cries get even louder. Eesh. She looks so tired from his never-ending screams. She seems to be within an inch of smashing him against the wall. Somebody has to do something. You are scared of your mother right now, but you fear for Nathan's life much more. Oh no. Damn. If I had accepted my punishment earlier, I would have been able to hug her now. Damn it. And I can't get the baby because I don't have enough willpower. Oof. Do I want more perception or determination? But what? I don't wanna get beaten up though. Let's call Father for help. You run to Father's study as fast as you can and ask him to calm her down. You run away to Father's study and stammer out the plea for help. Father gets up immediately and runs back with you. He barges into Mother's chambers and embraces her and baby Nathan with all his might and love. She screams at him first, crying how she is tired of everyone. He whispers something in response, then takes Nathan from her and says she should lie down and rest. Then suddenly, Nathan stops crying. Mother looks around and sees you standing next to Father. My son, please forgive me. I'm so sorry you had to see this. Thank you for going to your father for help. The twins know I didn't want to hurt anyone. Whew. Seems like we did the right thing there. Mother's face is covered in tears. Everything will be alright now, Father tells you. You can go. You live in quiet joy as Mother calms down and Nathan falls asleep. Father won't let anything bad happen. Alright. Oh god. Oh god. He's screaming so much. There we go. And now we're 5 years old. Woohoo! Oh. This event is a consequence of your previous actions. Oh? Oh, we got a an event, I guess. Your younger brother Nathan is growing. Mother spends more time with the rest of the family now. You help her and play with your brother and take care of him when she asks. You often go to Mother's room to sit at the foot of her bed after Nathan falls asleep. She reads you the sacred books and asks you about the things you learned that day. During these moments, you see the world through her eyes as well. One day, the door of your room opens, and she brings in a large box covered with a piece of cloth. It is rare for you to see her so overjoyed. She sets the box on the floor and removes the cloth. The box under the cloth is made of glass and has a wooden base. Inside you see a layer of earth shaped into carefully crafted passages, and these passages are full of hard-working ants. Ooh! Repo, this is my gift to you, an ant farm. It's a little world in a small box. We can watch them through the glass. Look, this is the queen ant. She is the reason all these little ants were born. You sit by the box together. You hold your breath as you watch the ant colony at work. There turns out to be a method to the ants' chaotic movements. Every single one of them has a task to perform. Some of them have larger mandibles. They are the protectors of the colony. They can draw blood from your finger. Others work all around the colony, repairing the walls and clearing any debris from the passages. There are also workers who collect food you put in a special tray. Leaves, bits of meat, maggots, and bring it to the rest of the colony. You take a worker ant and put it right next to the food. However, the insect has no interest in it. It starts circling around the tray aimlessly. Mother takes the stray ant and puts it back where it belongs. Why did you do that, my son? The ants cannot do what they weren't born to do. Each of them was born for their own job. Oh. You shake your head slowly. If only the ants could do whatever you wanted them to. This is your gift now, so they belong to you. Or maybe Mother's presence is the reason they won't obey you. Keep playing with Mother. Or play by myself. If I play by myself, it's gonna increase the insight destiny? What? I don't know. Or something. But it's gonna bring the unity down a little bit in our family. Oh no. I feel like I should play with Mother because then I will get more willpower and I will get a better relationship with my mother, so let's play. You offer to go outside together and find some bugs to feed the ants. Mother's look is full of warmth and love. Nathan, Gloria, and Father are away right now. For the first time in a long while, it is just the two of you, and Mother takes great joy in watching over the ant farm. Why oh no? Why? Why is it oh no? She shares her knowledge of the world with you. The things she tells you are true. You move closer to her and suggest going outside and finding some bugs for the ants. She agrees to this happily and holds your hand as you leave the house. Soon you are busy catching bugs and sharing your thoughts on how the ants will feed the colony with them. From time to time you laugh together, making up stories about errant flies and caterpillars overthrowing the ant kingdom. You and Mother hold hands as you return to your room. She can't help but smile. It is a faint smile, a child's smile, a smile full of sunlight. Ah, you are so happy to have seen the world through her eyes today. Ah, I have a feeling that it's not gonna stay this wholesome. But that's so cute. Ooh. You wake up to Father's touch on your shoulder. He's finally back home after a long trip. Repo, today is your special day, the day when you begin your studies. Now teachers will be coming to our home to teach you, and you must do everything they say. Be diligent in your studies, and you will grow closer to the nobleman's lot. And since you must remember this day, a present is in order. Lydia, get our little schoolboy dressed. Whoa. Oh, Fox Repo. Woo. Hello. Fox Repo is here. After a long time. Alright. I am taking him to the market district. Ooh. Stefan wants to come with you too, but Father shushes him sternly. This is your day. Your elder brother is hurt to hear this, but stays quiet. That's what you get. An open carriage takes the two of you through the dusty, noisy city streets, a pleasant wind tussling your hair. Your city is called Anisot, that you already know. It is one of the largest cities in the entire empire. There is a big shadow on the street. It comes from the white foliage of an enormous tree that spreads its branches all about the city. My son, did you know that the silver tree grew from the blood of our God's own disciples? It has been growing here for hundreds of years, right in our city. It cannot be damaged or burned. Not even the clergy know why. Ooh. The carriage comes to a halt by a small shop next to a city square. You run there and freeze by the stalls in excitement. The shop is packed with dolls and figurines and toys. You've never seen so many at once before. Ooh. Have you chosen your present yet? Father asks. You have. You want the Holy Order set, which includes several figurines of the Empire's greatest warriors of all time. You rattle off everything you know about the Holy Order. They were the ones who aided the Emperor's own forces in seizing the province of Magra and storming our city. That's how we joined the Empire. Father nods in approval. Very well. War isn't your lot for now, but maybe these toy soldiers will teach you to think like a general. We will teach what We will lead them into battle and study military strategy. Oh, go ahead, take your present. Having said this, father turns away to examine the books. You run to the box of toy soldiers, delirious with excitement. But there is a fancy-dressed boy in your way. He is about to take your warriors for himself. Uh-oh. He elbows you aside and reaches for the box. Anger overcomes you and you push him from behind. Your opponent falls to the floor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this again. No. Oh. The rich boy screams so loudly everybody in the shop hears it. He hit me, he hit me. A tall tower of a man looms over you. This is the boy's father. But then you feel your own father's hands on your shoulders. What happened? You press against father, your mind more at ease now. He will protect you. Yes, you shoved the boy to the floor in front of everyone, but he tried to take your present for himself. Father turns you around to face him when he hears these words. Is this true, Repo? Did you strike the son of a nobleman? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I could say that it was an accident or tell him the truth. Or admit guilt. If I admit my guilt, I'm gonna have less willpower again, or I mean, my relationship with my dad is gonna be better, but you tell the father that you repaid the imprudent boy in kind. I mean, this is just lying, and this is. I don't want to be like this. So I guess I will admit my guilt. Damn it. Even though my willpower will go down again, but. You recall mother's words. If you hurt the noble, you must be punished. There is no use trying to lie to escape it. You say it was all your fault. You pushed the other boy to the floor because you wanted to get your present before him. Father nods to you, relieved to hear it, and the enraged nobleman grabs you by the hand and drags you out into the street. The law is the law, and your punishment is due. Uh-oh. Eeh. They lead you and the nobleman's son out of the shop. You are told to bow to him and show humility. Bad feelings send a shiver down your spine. With a satisfied grin on his face, the boy swings his arm and slaps you on the cheek. He strikes you again and again. Father stays quiet all the while, but as you ride home after the punishment is over, he shows you a rectangular package. I am proud to see you living by your lot. A common birth leads to a life of humility, and you told the truth and accepted your punishment like a man. This present is yours, my son. Inside is a little box with the tin soldiers of the holy orders inside. They are your reward for humility. Damn it. Our willpower went down again. Eesh. Okay, now we are 6 years old. Let's see. Oh. Today, father ordered the dinner table to be brought out into the yard. For the first time in months, his home, outside of the confines of his always locked study. He spent the entire day playing with Nathan and you, discussing various matters with Stefan, now an adolescent, and walking in the garden. And now at dinner under the open sky. Ooh. Your entire family gathers together with father at the head of the table, smiling. He asks each of you about your studies. Nathan climbs up on his Nathan climbs up on his knee and recites a counting rhyme in a funny sing-song voice. Ooh. Bye-bye, Anerto. Bye-bye. And thank you for stopping by. Okay. Stefan mentions that his fencing teacher praised his accomplishments. He rises from the table together with father to show his skill in a practice duel. Ooh. Next comes Gloria's turn. She stands on her chair and recites a lengthy prayer by heart. Mother showers your sister with praise. Father chuckles quietly, hiding a smile in his mustache. When your turn comes, you recite all the ranks in the Legion, from common soldier to high commander. Stefan listens to you with a skeptical look on his face. Night slowly falls, but the servants ensure that the yard is well illuminated. You don't feel cold in the dusk tonight. It feels good yet so important. All of you are finally together, sitting at the same table. No fighting, just smiles. No arguing, just pleasant small talk. Then a servant approaches father with a letter in his hand. He reads it in the dim light, and each line gradually washes the smile of father's face until only a stone-cold mask remains. Mother looks at father with an unspoken question in her eyes. Gregor Bronte is coming back to Anisot. He is the head of our family. My father. Ooh, so our grandpa is coming? Your grandfather, Gregor Bronte, returned to the family home from the capital. Oh. Ever since the news of grandfather's impending arrival, there has not been a single day when the house has not been cleaned or decorated. Your parents anxiously make sure everything is in order. They tell you to wash your face and hands after walks and scold you for leaving books on the floor. They tell Gloria she will be flogged if she is ever seen hiding in the attic. They make Stefan stay in his room. Even baby Nathan gets in trouble. Everyone is on edge. Then one day, grandfather arrives. It is a grim day. So hot your neck is sticky with sweat. Father, mother, Stefan, Gloria, you and Nathan. The entire Brante family stands on the porch in front of the house. The house servants lined up behind you. The carriage arrives, and out steps a tall, gaunt old man with a heavy walking stick and a heavier gaze. You cringe instinctively. Good health to you, father. Children, greet your grandfather as you have been taught. Still trying to look like a real nobleman, are you? You can't fool me, Robert. I was the first of the Brante family to be ennobled by the mantle, and I am the only one who remembers how to bear this burden properly. I live honorably by my lot. Your marriage to that low-born wench cut us off from ever becoming nobles of the sword. My progeny could have been born bearing noble blood. Father, I beg of you. This is not the place. What a nice guy, yeah. Jesus. Grandfather eyes him with scorn and walks into the house, the entire family following close behind him. I have been away for far too long. The entire house is a mess. This is an insult. How can you live in such a pigsty, Robert? The servants have grown far too lazy, all thanks to your commoner of a wife. I warned you, did I not? And yet you did as you saw fit. And the children, what do they know of tradition or honor? They are being raised in a virtuous family, father. And now you're speaking like a lowborn who's content to live in humility. Twins willing, now that I am here, this will not happen again. Uh-oh. I am taking your oldest son to the capital. I see you cannot provide Stefan with a proper education, so I will correct your mistake. Your brother's fate has been decided just like that. Father does not object. He orders the servants to prepare Stefan for the journey. Stefan freezes in place, glancing at grandfather and father again and again. The latter puts a hand on his shoulder, reassuringly. Let me drink some water. Whew. Grandfather's lips are a tight line, white with contempt. The house is examined, room after room. Everything grandfather sees is showered with scorn. He scoffs at a crease on a blanket in Nathan's crib in mother's bedroom. He mocks Gloria's knitting in her room. The door to your room is next. What is this, Robert? Tin soldiers in your younger son's room? He was born a commoner. I won't have him daydreaming of battle. Uh-oh. Grandfather seizes the box containing the tin warriors of the Holy Order. Your father stays silent. Anger and fear boil within you. This is your big present from the first day of your studies. It means so much to you. But what if he's right? What if you need to prove your right to command the toy soldiers first? Grandfather shakes his head in disapproval and shoves the toy box into the roaring fireplace. If you wait too long, they will melt in the flames. I could watch them melt helplessly. Which will give me willpower and perception. Or I could start to cry. Which will lower my willpower and relationship with the grandfather. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. If I kick my grandfather, I will die. Excuse me. Let's not do that. Let's not die. Oh well. I'm just gonna watch them melt, I guess. Oh, damn it. Oh. The wood crackles, the tin melts, the unpleasant smell of burning paint fills the room. Father grimly orders the servants to douse the fire and clean the mess that was your birthday present, just a few moments ago. You watch the servants at work with a strange fascination, experiencing an odd feeling of freedom. It all seems right now. It's time for you to grow up. Grandfather leaves to examine the other rooms of the house. Huh. Interesting. So I got willpower and perception. Ooh. Soon grandfather leaves. Your elder brother Stefan goes with him. From that day on, fathers hired teachers tend to you alone. They bore you with monotonous lectures on writing, counting, and the way of life in the blessed Arachnean Empire. You often distract yourself from their instruction by playing with your younger brother Nathan. Your home grows quiet without your elder brother. Too quiet. Weeks later, your family receives a letter from Stefan. Grandfather has sent him to a boarding school for nobles, and he is now studying hard in preparation for his service as a nobleman. The rules here are way too strict. You can't even sneeze without the teacher's permission. But I've been studying with my peers. We're learning how to live as nobles in a noble society. We're also learning the art of swordplay. That's my favorite part. With Stefan now at the boarding school, grandfather arrives once more. This time, to live in your home. The only good thing is that he often has urgent business in Eterna, the capital of the empire, and has to travel there. One day you ask Mother where he lived before. In Eterna, she says, but now his place is here. Each time grandfather returns, he gives the servants new orders. Oh. Bye-bye, Rolling. Have a good rest of your day. And thank you for stopping by. Yee. Oh. Let's see. Your home is now always busy with repairs. The servants are redecorating grandfather's chambers, including his library and sitting room. Sometimes father tries to gently talk him out of this. Why subject the house to constant reconstruction? Grandfather's answer is always the same. This home is mine, and I will live here as befits a man of the nobility. Ooh. Some days, grandfather stays home, and on those days you try your best to stay out of his sight. But there is no way you can avoid family breakfast. The food is there, but you cannot bring yourself to eat. Mother's eyes are red and swollen. She has been crying all night again. Grandfather sits at the head of the table, where nobody used to sit before. Robert, it is high time your youngest sons underwent their sacraments. Sir Brand, please, let them live free of the lot for a while longer. They are but... Shut your mouth. Robert, that wife of yours is impertinent enough to interrupt me. If this ever happens again, she'll be eating her gruel with the servants in the kitchen, where she belongs. It is time you considered a real marriage, Robert. One to a woman of the proper station. Ugh. Ugh. Gloria drops her fork. Grandfather shoots her a scathing look. A tear rolls down Mother's cheek. Father does not look away from the plate. His hands clench into fists. Baroness Lodar is one such woman. She is a comely widow and a fine match. She is suing for her inheritance right now and could use proper support and a husband. You can keep your lowborn Lydia around if you like. Servant, mistress, I don't care. I will not do that, father. I am the head of this family, and the family standing took a severe blow after you married that commoner. It is unthinkable. How could you give up the memory of beautiful Amalia Airborne for this lowly woman and that bastard child of hers? But now you have a chance to set things right. Don't disappoint me. Father nods curtly, trying not to look in mother's direction. Father, I wish to see Stefan. If I find your conduct in the Baroness's presence satisfactory enough, then you may see him. She is coming for a visit tomorrow. Be prepared. Ugh. Grandfather wipes his mouth with his napkin, throws it into his plate, and leaves. Mother's lips move silently. Nobody says a word. Then father stands up and orders you and the other children back to your rooms. He needs to speak to mother in private. Father comes to your room before bedtime. He sits on the edge of the bed and adjusts a crease on the woolen blanket. He distanced himself from you after Stefan's departure, so you are not used to such attention from him. In the candlelight you can see his face in the dark. There is a sour expression on it. My son, Baroness Emma L. Lodar will be visiting us tomorrow. Please be polite and treat her with respect. Nathan will do as you do. I want this dinner to be as immaculate as possible. Don't let me down. Damn. On the next day, mother starts dressing you and Nathan for the coming dinner. You see red all around her eyes. She has been crying, and for a long time. It hurts just to look at her. Nathan starts whining quietly. You and Nathan are dressed in new doublets, your tousled hair brushed into shape. Gloria is told to stay in her room. Father appears wearing his best suit. Mother is in a humble brown dress, looking pale. Grandfather has an uncharacteristically contented look about him. You hear the sound of wheels and hooves against the cobbles in the yard. Then a pair of dainty heels come clacking. The antechamber is completely quiet, still, fearing grandfather's observant eye. The door opens. Ooh. You see your guest, beautiful dark-haired woman in a dress of elegant deep blue. Father takes the hand of Lady L. Lodar and kisses it, showering her in compliments. Grandfather's face is beaming in her presence. No one even bothers to introduce mother. Baroness, allow me to introduce Robert's sons, Repo and Nathan Bronte. Frankly, it's his eldest Stefan who deserves the most attention, but currently he is studying in Eterna with other young noblemen like himself. It is my hope that his younger sons will also make me proud one day. Grandfather eyes you with a probing look. Eesh. How will you act in front of the Baroness? Will you accept her here next to your mother, your father's rightful wife? Let's see. I could greet her politely, or walk away with mother, or maintain my composure. Or demand that mother be introduced. Hmm. Hmm. What do I wanna do here? I don't wanna straight up like accept her. Hmm. Hmm. Oh damn it! What do I wanna do? Oh no. Uh, If I demand that she's introduced, um, the family unity will be better, but my reputation will be lower, and my relationship to Gregor Bronte is lower. But I don't really care about my reputation or my grandfather. So, and if I walk away with mother, it's gonna lower my relationship with father too. So I'm gonna demand. Ah, you have to. You demand that father introduces mother as his wife. Wah. You follow father's example and kiss the Baroness's fingers gently. Her laughter fills the antechamber, ringing like chimes. Behind your back you can hear mother sobbing. Grandfather nods to you in approval. Out of the corner of your eye you see mother quietly walking upstairs. No, this is wrong. This cannot be. Old man can get to the casket. Exactly. You walk up to father, look him into the eye, and ask in a voice loud enough to be heard by everyone. Why didn't he introduce mother to the guest? She is his legal wife and your mother, is she not? There is silence. Mother stops on the stairs and turns her head in surprise. Father is confused. Nathan starts whining again. Grandfather grinds his teeth, his hand tightly gripping the heavy walking stick. You keep father transfixed by your gaze. After a few moments that feel like an eternity, he winks at you, almost imperceptibly, then adjusts his doublet and turns to your noble guest. Baroness, allow me to introduce Lydia Bronte, my wife and mother to my younger children. Lydia, would you be so kind as to join us for dinner? What are you saying, Robert? Father, it would be a disgrace to hold a family dinner without the lady of the house. Father marches up the stairs and offers his hand to mother. She accepts it and walks down with a shy smile on her face for the first time in those many days. Ah. The Baroness presses her lips in contempt at the sight. Have a nice lurk, Charlop. Let me drink some water again. After a long moment, Grandfather finally breaks the uneasy silence and leads everyone into the dining room. Mother sits at the furthest corner of the table, claiming that she needs to watch over Nathan. There is barely any small talk over dinner, apart from the Baroness and Grandfather discussing her widowhood and inheritance litigation. Father and Mother do not say a word throughout the meal. yet they no longer look as tense as the day before. There is not even a mention of any potential marriage. As soon as the door closes behind the Baroness, you flee to your bedroom and lock the door. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grandfather's heavy footsteps can already be heard in the hallway. He is a force of anger, eager to get his hands on you. Welp, you had the nerve to interfere in the adults' affairs. You ruined the dinner with the Baroness. Open the door this instant and face the punishment you deserve. Then suddenly his voice dies down. You hear father speaking quietly. We both realized there can be no other marriage, father. I already have a wife, and there is nothing to be done about it. I'm sorry, father, but you will have to accept it. And please leave my son alone. He only helped me face the truth, and nothing else. Grandfather huffs and puffs, at a loss for words. You hear the head of the Bronte family and his adult son retreat from the door of your room. It seems there will be no punishment today after all. Grandfather leaves for Eterna, alone. About a fortnight later, father receives a letter from Stefan. It seems grandfather told him about the incident with the Baroness, and so the letter is full of ire. He writes that you have reminded high society about father's marriage to a low-born woman, and now the family's reputation is at stake. Father winces when he reads Stefan's letter, deep in thought. But mother is smiling again because of father's action. Her joy a quiet, happy glow. Aww. Well, now our grandpa has distaste toward us. But now our family is at peace. Yay! And we have tarnished honor. Oh well. Ooh. Now we are 7 years old. Whoa. Father now checks on your studies often, and if picks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Once he becomes so annoyed, he says that he wishes Stefan had been the one to stay home instead of you. Oh. You never expected to hear these words from your father of all people. Grandfather's trip to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around the house without his presence. To allow yourself a little change of scenery. Instead of your room, you now busy yourself with reading and calculations in the sitting room across from the open door to the yard. Gloria has joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. Right now, she seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way grandfather treats you? You ask. Gloria just shrugs. Grandfather always says they should get rid of me. I'm used to it now. He hurts you a lot worse because you're closer to him. I just have to stay out of his way, and that's it. She shows you the strange tube she has been holding all day. Look, it's a kaleidoscope. I got it as a gift. Want to see inside? Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the tiny hole on the other end of the tube. Your eyes is a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colors. They mesmerize you. Ooh. The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a cavalry made of flames. You are riding at the front of the fiery horseman, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines, and you swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now you look at the blue sky through the window. The patterns are unending, secretive, and calm and peaceful. Just like father's smile before grandfather's invasion. The deep blue gives way to a scattering of gold, radiating gentle warmth like mother's arms. This fleeting beauty too soon gives way to a hypnotic new pattern. Again and again you see your family in these interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. And in the middle of this golden glow you see glorious green eyes gazing at you observantly. Your sister left you long ago. The books are abandoned and time slips away unchecked. But you are still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Order emerges from the chaos before your eyes again and again, but you cannot preserve it, no matter how you try. You are caught in an inner conflict. There is so much that can be done with this kaleidoscope. Should you take it apart or ask Gloria how it works, or keep enjoying the patterns it shows you, but you still have lessons to do today? I could take it apart or keep looking through it, or return to the studies. I don't really care about what I choose other than for the stats, I guess. So let's keep looking, because then we're gonna have a plus 10 willpower. Let's see. You continue peering into the ever-changing patterns the kaleidoscope offers you. They become truly interesting when you point it at the shining pillar gleaming in the sky. In your mind's eye, one battle follows another, filling your ears with clanging steel and the neighing of horses. You are leading the Imperial Army now. Everybody is so proud of you. Grandfather says you are better than Stefan, and Father's stern voice cuts your daydream short. You lost all track of time. It is evening now. How did you get your hands on this toy, Repo? Why aren't you studying? Give it to me. You will have doubled the lessons tomorrow. I regret nothing. Because now I'm full of power. Alright. Grandfather's visits are no longer a cause for fear and panic in the house. He has become something you are used to. Something nagging yet not ordinary, like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. The tension still remains, however. Sir Gregor's disdain for everyone in the house is so palpable it almost stings for real. Your lessons with the tutor are done for today. You are walking down the stairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slightly open door. So you sneak up on your sister and tap her lightly on the shoulder. She is startled. Oh, it's you, Repo. Look, Sir Gregor's eating something. Oh? Grandfather is sitting on the sofa, flipping through a book. with one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another now and then. Inside the bowl you see candied fruit, a sweet confectionery forbidden to the common estate, like all sweet things. Yet grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the high-born treats. The clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on a shelf, and leaves for the yard. He always takes a walk in the city at this time. Gloria nudges you with her elbow and looks at the candy bowl when you look at her. The first emotion you feel is fear, but next comes curiosity, and it is stronger. Stephanie used to boast that the candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you have a perfect opportunity to try it. Ooh, I wanna try it. Ugh. You try candied fruit first. The sugars start to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. It is so sweet. You have never eaten anything as good as this. You take the whole bowl off the shelf and give it to your sister. She takes a fruit and brings it to her mouth, carefully, like a rare treasure. Uh-oh. There is stomping on the stairs, footsteps accompanied by the knocking of a walking stick. You have no idea why, but grandfather is back. You quickly hide behind the sofa and pull Gloria after you, but she is frozen in place with the bowl in her hands. Uh-oh. The door opens. Grandfather's menacing figure advances on Gloria. His hand seizes her arm. You squalid, ungrateful, low-born child. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? You and your trollop of a mother would be sleeping in a ditch if it weren't for my spineless son. The sweet and pleasant things in life are for the noble estate, not for the likes of you. Did you forget your lot? His hand swings and hits Gloria on the cheek. She falls to the floor right next to where you are hidden. Her fingers glisten with the warm melted sugar that brought you here. Grandfather advances again, his walking stick ready. But then he sees you huddling behind the armchair. Uh-oh. Please don't hurt him, Sir Bronte. This is all my fault. He tried to stop me. You can already see a bruise on Gloria's cheek. This is only the beginning of your punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed, unlike you. You can still avoid your punishment. What is it then, Milksop? Did you try the sugar too? Or were you trying to stop this piece of filth like she says? I could tell the truth or lie or mock grandfather along with your sister. Eh? Oh, right. I thought that meant like I'm going to mock her as well, but it means mocking him with her. I kind of want to mock him, to be honest. I'm going to do it. You jump up and try to shield Gloria. Then you start boasting right in his face. Yes, you did eat the sugary treat, and it was very much the opposite of sweet. Good thing Gloria did not have time to eat hers, or it would have disappointed her too. Gloria catches on in a moment. Yeah, sugary treats are for fat, noble kids, but they're gross to us. We're just commoners. You continue her train of thought. Why? We simply got curious after Stefan started boasting about it. He told us these treats are so good you could eat them forever. But no, your elder brother lied. They are simply unbearable. But then again, what else would you expect from grandfather's darling Stefan? Grandfather's face is red with rage. He strikes you both with his walking stick, blow for blow. You dare mock me? I will not let this stand. You know your place, you foul, low-born scum. He keeps hitting you until he grows tired, and then he leaves you where you are, muttering in impotent rage. Soon enough, Mother comes in to find the two of you on the floor, too afraid to move. She shakes her head in disappointment.
Damn it.
You are badly hurt and covered in bruises. Yet she still forces you to kneel and recite the precepts of the Lord on the lots and how important it is to follow them. Gloria's face is bruised and swollen, but she still gives you a weak smile. We got him so riled up. 2 commoners made an honorable noble feel helpless. Makes all the pain worth it. Isn't that right, brother? Yes. Your entire body hurts from the heavy blows, but deep inside, you are ecstatic. You stood up to grandfather today. It is a victory you will remember for the rest of your life. Yes. Let's see. I'm still spineless, but let's see. Oh. Father and Mother have been focused on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands and faces, and get dressed up in plain white shirts. Today is the day of your sacrament. Whoa. I was not expecting that picture of Nathan. Mother, I want to go play in the yard. No playing today. You and Repo are big boys now. It is time for you both to have your first sacrament. No one can live without a lot. Such hair, yes. I don't want a lot. Be quiet and listen. You were born commoners, so you must accept a low-born lot before the twins. When you grow up, you will get the chance to earn a noble lot. Father and Mother take you to the carriage. Nathan is hungry. He starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon the carriage is moving along the streets of Anisot, slowly and solemnly. One more turn and you see the colossal white building marked by 2 massive pillars. For the first time in your life, you are to enter the Church of the Twin Gods. You enter the gate and walk under the splendorous dome of the church. The church hall is divided into 2 halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is rough and jagged and covered in dried brown spots, while the floor on the other is made of smooth marble. The commoners kneel on the jagged floor, and the well-dressed nobles and their families sit on pews. Father and grandfather leave you to sit on one of the nobles' pews. Mother walks to the rough stone of the commoner's side and gets down on her knees. You see her wince in pain, for the low-born estate shall suffer in the house of the faith. Why am I hiccuping so much today? I don't know why. Ugh. Let's continue. The church acolytes surround you and lead you to the altar, where you and other children will take your sacraments this day. Before you stands a tall priest dressed in black, with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislikes this place. He is scared. You remain quiet, but your stomach rolls in uneasy anticipation. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from a family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him and recites the words of his lot. From this day forth, he will fight and rule and pursue the arts. His mind now forever free from the throes of suffering, for he now belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. Ugh. Nathan is next to receive the sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free, but the acolyte pulls him towards the altar and throws him on the jagged floor on the lowborn side. The sharp edges bite into Nathan's knees as he lands, spraying drops of bread around him. Ugh. Eek. I don't want to imagine that. I don't wanna. Repo, why do they want to whip me? What did I do? You try to break free and run to Nathan's side. You want to give him courage and protect him, but the acolyte's grip on you is too firm. You feel utterly helpless. Your little brother has to face the world all by himself. The priest starts reciting the words of the lot as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulders. From this day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure and work and suffer. Thou shalt be ardent in thy labor and humble in obedience to thy rulers. And now cometh thy first true suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. The lash cracks. It strikes his right shoulder. It strikes his left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. The priest tells him to rise. He has received his lot. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards Mother, his knees torn and bloodied, his spirit broken. It is your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down on your knees and feel the sharp stones below. So sharp your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. The acolyte forces your head down, and you feel the lash being drawn above you, ready to strike. The priest's words are for you now. This is thy sacrament. Thou shalt work and endure and suffer. Thou art about to receive thy first true suffering by the sacred lash. Dost thou accept thy lot? I could accept it. Well, I can't raise my head, but catch the lash. I have a feeling that's gonna be worse for me if I do that. Or I could kiss the sword. But that's gonna like improve my relationship with my grandpa. And, I don't know. And probably get me in more trouble again. It would be interesting, but I'm just gonna go with what I think I would do, which is to accept it. Which might be boring, but you know, I make the choices here. Damn it. I don't wanna accept it, but I don't see another choice. The moment before the lash reaches you, stretches out into an eternity. Its sound approaches you slowly as it slices through the air. The whip cracks, it strikes you on the right shoulder. The lash is so heavy it bends your back and forces you to the floor. The lash cracks again, it hits you on the left shoulder. There is blood running down your back. Rise now, commoner, the priest tells you. You stand. Everything looks blurry. You can barely walk on the sharp floor. Mother takes your hand and leads you away from the altar. There's agony, but there is also unfathomable tranquility. This is right. This is what you deserve. No. This is how it should be. This is the way of the world and its laws. From this way forth you will accept all suffering life with humility and patience, for you are a commoner. Blah, blah, blah. Fine. You have taken your first sacrament and received the commoner's slot. Ooh. The mark left on you by the sacrament takes long time to heal. Mother says it is a reminder of your lot, suffering and sufferance, pain and patience. Gloria shows you the mark of the lash on her shoulder one day. It will never disappear. You are a commoner now. This is the lot you were born into. But Father keeps telling you to study hard, so you may yet earn a different lot and become noble of the mantle. You recall the past with warm sadness. When Stefan still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for a time shortly after he left. Now he thinks it beneath him to write to the commoners in his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom as often back then. This changed shortly before Nathan was born. But most importantly, you missed the time before the terrifying figure of your grandfather was constantly looming over you. You learned the true power of the lot only after the head of family's arrival. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserves to be treated with kindness. Is this just him, or is it the way of the entire world? The very thought makes you queasy. You are older now, and what's more, you are an elder brother now. You've learned how to care about someone else, how to teach and protect. Soon you are a small boy no longer. As the days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Now your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Your childhood years are over. Ha ha ha. Ooh. Let's see. I'm spineless, but I'm insightful. I'm full of power and I'm untouched by death. Alright. How do I save? Is the question I wanna know. How do I save? Or does this autosave? Eh? I don't know. If I click continue, is it gonna like... I don't know. Probably autosave. Yeah. But I think I have...
I was growing up fast.
Oh god.
The school, the streets, and the whole wide world awaited me beyond the gate of my parents' house.
Yay. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here, and we're gonna play the next chapter next time. But this was really interesting. I really liked it so far. It's a very different game to what I'm used to, but it's a really nice change of pace, I guess. but I think we are gonna end the stream now. And let's see who we should raid. But thank you for watching. And let's see. I think I wanna raid Ili. Ili is playing 7 Days to Die with Pumpkin, Timotheus, and Chalop. Raid Elias Yaki. There we go. All right. I will see if I'm going to continue this next week. At least tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Overwatch with Henu, so I'm looking forward to that. But I have to go eat something now. So thank you everyone for hanging out and watching, and I hope you like the story so far. But let's go say hello to Ili. Alright. Oh, Sorrow is also playing with him. Yee. All the cool guys, you know. But bye bye. Let's go.